But yeah, that's pretty much all that I had. So yeah, those are some pretty legitimate and safe ways to deal with Oli Upsmash, especially if you know you're gonna go for it, or you put yourself in a situation where it's like, oh yeah, free Upsmash, especially at high percent, like, yep, I'm gonna kill this bitch. Nah, you deny it. So that's pretty much how you deal with that. Let's see, your next question was, how do you get inside Olimar? Well, Mucho, we definitely have many ways to get inside Olimar. Let me explain them to you. Let's see. I mean, I explained in the other video. Did I? I think I did, but I might have not been too thorough about it. So I guess it's a good opportunity to. When Olimar is tossing Pikmins, one way to get in is neutral air. Like, you can do this to get in. With this, you can pretty much kill 2 to 3 Pikmin. No matter the timing of the neutral air that you throw it out, you can kill a lot of 2 to 3 Pikmin. Just be careful with the purple. Like I said, the purple, you gotta time it properly. Because remember, Peach's blue chair has 2 hitboxes. You want to hit a strong one. If you get the weak one on a purple, you're not gonna beat it. It'll pretty much beat you out. That's why I said before, when trying to punish Oli Upsmash with a new chair, you gotta be you gotta time it right where you get the strong hitbox. If you get the weak one, the purple's gonna beat you. You get the strong one, you'll cancel it out. So yeah, one way to get in doing this. Usually when Olimar's tossing Pikmin, he'll most likely pin himself to the corner. And then you got him trapped in the corner, like he can't run away anymore. So most likely he might try to go in with a fair, go in with like a bold running grab, or try to pivot grab if he sees you chasing him. When you get him in the corner, just be patient because he's pretty much fucked. Pressure him properly and do a lot of this. Just be careful because remember, he can grab you out of this. Just do that a lot. Another way is with a turnip. Like if you have if he's throwing Pikmin, use ground floor and neutral airs to hit him out. Hit the Pikmin, get him off you, kill him. And while you're approaching, if you sense he's gonna go for a parry grab or a Pikmin toss, when you get close enough, you can glide toss at the right distance with a turnip. So if you get grabbed, the turnip is gonna break the grab. Or if you saw some Pikmin, the turnip will block the Pikmin for you, so it'll make it easier for you to get in. Pretty much the turnip you use as a barrier. Like you don't really try to have a projectile war with Olimar because you can pretty much send one turnip at him at a time. I mean, you can send multiple, like, you know, you juggle the turnip, which I suck at doing right now because the controller's a piece of shit. But yeah, you use the turnip as a wall to cover you. It'll cover a pivot grab if he tries to go for a grab. Even if he grabs you, the turnip's gonna hit him out of it. And it can eat Pikmin, like cancel them out. And while it cancels them out, you can catch Olimar out of his toss animation, and it helps you get in closer. And then once you get in closer, you just go based on what I said in the other videos on shutting down Olimar and just, you know, have a ball with his ass. But yeah, that's how you get in with Olimar. And so most likely because of Olimar's game, really against Peach, he doesn't want to be too close. Because with good pressure and all that, you're giving Olimar a hard time. And he really doesn't have any options. He doesn't have up close options to like get Peach off him. Like his up close defense sucks. Like he really can't do much to get you off him. So that's why most likely in this matchup or any matchup in general, you see Olimars, they play a zoning game. They run away with Pikmin, try to get damage, force you to approach them where they can get pivot grabs, smash attacks, air attacks, or if they have purples, just knock you off the stage with purples and then just start going in slowly. And you know, they'll do whatever Olimar shenanigans they have. And then with that, you're pretty much okay. Outside of that, yeah, that's one way. I said some people like to go in with back air, but I wouldn't really recommend it because once you get in, this move still has landing lag. Regardless of your auto cancel, it's still pretty much there. And this move is out for years. Like that move is out for a long time. Like look how long it takes for me to do another back air. Like I can't do another back air right away. So I really wouldn't make a run. I say the best way to get in on Olimar is, you know, this tool. Use some turn-ups to get in at a certain range, and then use turn-ups. Use neutral air to get in at a certain range, and then going with if he's in the corner, you don't even have to glide toss. You can just do that, harass him, because in the case that he might block your glide toss, you're pretty much open, and you get a free grab, and you really don't want that. So at this distance, you get him in the corner, don't even glide toss towards him, just harass him. You see him getting too close, then you know you're just going with that, you know, the basic Peach pressure and all that, you know, all that good shit. You can pretty much do that. But yeah, that's pretty much the best way to get inside Olimar. Once you do that, just go about what I said before on shutting down Olimar, and you should be good. And your final question is, how do you react out of shield? I don't know if that's matchup dependent, but in general, I'll just break it down. As I said in my other video about Peach, her defense options from at mid-range suck. They're really bad. For the simple fact that most of her moves have slow startup. I mean, they have range, but the startup is really slow. So let me see. For example, like Marth. Like Marth could pretty much harass her. That's one of the reasons why it makes this matchup so bad. Because Marth, he can do this. Peach really doesn't have an answer. The only answer she has is like a Toad, but that's obviously if I get a read, and it's me risking. But if Marth is doing this, at this range, Peach really can't do anything. She doesn't have a move that is fast enough and has decent range to compete with Marth's Fair. This shit is 4 frames, and he can do it twice in one short hop. Really hard to freaking beat with a Fair that's 16 frames, 17 max range on Peach, and then her down air is like 11 frames. It's really hard to deal with this shit. So if you're in your shield at this range, and Marth, a character with any range like Marth, Ike, anybody that has quick range like this, well, Ike doesn't have quick range, but the fact that his forward air, you know, has decent range, if he spaces it, it's really hard to get through that. His neutral air too, if he uses it properly. This is, you're pretty much, well, you don't really have answers, you can't do anything. But outside of that, if you're up close, if you're this close, your options out the. Oh, no. Hold up. Yeah, if you're this close, you can do that. You have that. You have that. Especially at low damage, you can get a follow-up. You can pretty much, you know, go for shit like that. Or if anything, you can go for another one. And go for a grab, you know, whatever. Sometimes you can go for a dare, because if you block an air attack or attacks that have low recovery, cooldown time, you pretty much have enough time to go for a dare, but they can't really punish you. If anything, they have to block. Because let's say like a character does the air attack, they haven't touched the floor yet. So if they miss spacing, they haven't touched the floor. They can't do anything. They're open. They have to touch the floor to block or run, counter attack, whatever. So in cases like that, even though the move is slow, 11 frames, you can still do legitimate down airs out of shield and then start the pressure. You can do that. You just gotta be careful with that, because like characters against Morph, if they do that, you can't jump to there. You're just gonna get fair to Lucha. Can't really do that. But like up close you probably can. If he doesn't space it properly, you probably can there. But really against Morph, characters like that, I'll just neutral. Yeah, that's your option. You can neutral. If you have your back turned this close, you can back air. Sometimes it's best to just front float back air out of shield. It's better. The reason that's good, because if you block it, let's just say Peach blocked, because you know you do that, she's not going anywhere. So let's say she blocked. She did an air attack and she blocked it. You pretty much get free pressure. They have to block, and you know you start some pressure mix-ups. If they try to push a button, you know, you can do that. You know, whatever the situation calls for, you can do that stuff, and you're pretty much good. That's how you. Yeah, that's another one. You can actually do this. You can glide toss out of shield, obviously. It takes a shield to glide toss, so you can do that. Or you can you have a turnip in here, you can do that. And then you can also go for footstool shenanigans. Oh shit. You can do that. You get a footstool that's guaranteed damage, because you cannot take a footstool in this game. You can't take it. So you do a turn up to footstool, they fall. It's like guaranteed up air. You can do that to a falling neutral air, do it to a falling back air. Up there maybe? I don't know. I never tried to go up there. But possibly if you're fast enough and you have good control of reach, you can probably do it. The thing is, like glide tossing, I mean, you can glide toss just that close to get away. You gotta turn up in your hand. In certain situations, there might be a point where you want to get away from your opponent.